All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Tanvi Taneja. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Abhiyan, ensuring affordable health care for poor. The initiative to be rolled out on 25th of next month. Prime Minister announces manned space mission taking Indian astronauts to space on board Gaganyaan by 2022. Flood situation in Kerala worsens. Death toll rises to 67. Met Department issues red alert throughout the state. Health condition of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee critical. In Madhya Pradesh, 39 people rescued from a rock in water downstream in Shivpuri. Former Indian cricket captain Ajit Wadekar passes away in Mumbai. And in Afghanistan, 88 civilians and security personnel killed in a twin Taliban attack. The country marked its 72nd Independence Day, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi leading the celebrations in the national capital yesterday. From the ramparts of the historic Red Fort, Mr. Modi unveiled the world's largest government-funded healthcare program, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Abhiyan.
प्रधानमंत्री जन आरोग्य अभियान के तहत आयुष्मान भारत योजना के तहत देश के 10 करोड़ परिवार, हर परिवार को 5 लाख रुपया सालाना ये हेल्थ एश्योरेंस देने की योजना है। 25 सितंबर पंडित दीनदयाल उपाध्याय की जन्म जयंती पर जन आरोग्य अभियान लॉन्च कर दिया जाएगा और उसका परिणाम ये होने वाला है कि देश के गरीब व्यक्ति में अब बीमारी के संकट से जूझना नहीं पड़ेगा।
In his speech, Mr. Modi said, there is a need to ensure social justice for all and create an India that is progressing rapidly. He said the recently concluded Parliament session was devoted to social justice. The Prime Minister announced that by 2022 or before, an Indian astronaut will go into space on board the Gaganyaan.
हमारे देश ने संकल्प किया है कि 2022 जब आजादी के 75 साल होंगे, तब चाहे बेटा हो या बेटी, वे अंतरिक्ष में जाएंगे। अब हम मानव सहित गगनयान लेकर के चलेंगे और ये गगनयान जब अंतरिक्ष में जाएगा, तब विश्व के अंदर हम चौथे देश बन जाएंगे जो मानव को अंतरिक्ष में पहुंचाने वाले बन जाएंगे।
On Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Modi said former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee had shown the path of Insaniyat, Jamhuriyat and Kashmiriyat. He said the government does not believe in bullet and all the problems of the state can be resolved by embracing people. The Prime Minister said the government will not spare the corrupt and those who have black money as they have ruined the nation. The flood situation has worsened in Kerala as more than 27 people lost their lives in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll to 67 in a week. Landslides caused heavy damages and deaths in northern districts, while heavy flooding due to overflowing of rivers submerged the districts in central Kerala. The Met Department has predicted that heavy rain accompanied by gusty winds will continue till Saturday across the state. A red alert has been issued in all the 14 districts and holiday has been declared for all educational institutions across the state today. Rail, road and air traffic are hit due to heavy rain. Our correspondent reports that Kochi Airport has been closed till Saturday.
In Pathanamthitta district, where hundreds of families are still stranded, the rescue operation led by Army, Navy are progressing on war footing. Landslides hit several parts of Malabar, apart from Idukki and Wayanadu. Heavy rain continues in Thiruvananthapuram and Kollam, submerging low-lying areas. 34 dams have been opened, and all the 44 rivers are overflowing. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan called upon his Tamil Nadu counterpart and asked to take urgent steps to reduce water from Mullaperiyar Dam. Shamila, PR News, Thiruvananthapuram.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi held detailed discussion with Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan regarding the situation in the state. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, the centre stands firmly with the people and is ready to provide any assistance needed. The water level in Delhi's Yamuna River continues to flow above the danger mark today, forcing over 600 people to be evacuated from low-lying areas. Delhi Chief Secretary Anshu Prakash held an emergency meeting with the concerned departments and issued directions to take appropriate measures for evacuation and providing relief to the affected people. The water level of Yamuna has crossed the danger mark and is flowing at 205.72 meters. Former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee's health condition is critical. All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, in a press release said that the 93-year-old leader is on life support system for the last couple of days. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu visited AIIMS this morning to inquire about the health condition of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Prime Minister Narendra Modi last night visited AIIMS to inquire about the health of Mr. Vajpayee. Union Textiles Minister Smriti Irani and Railway Minister Piyush Goyal went to the hospital to know about the condition of the ailing leader. Later in the night, several leaders and ministers including Suresh Prabhu, Jitendra Singh, Harsh Vardhan and Shahnawaz Hussain visited the hospital. Mr. Vajpayee was admitted to AIIMS in June this year for treatment. The Amarnath pilgrimage from Jammu has resumed after remaining suspended for the last 3 days due to bad weather and security issues. The 42nd batch, comprising of only 548 Amarnath pilgrims, left Bhagwati Nagar Yatri Niwas Base Camp, Jammu, around 5 this morning in a cavalcade of 28 light and heavy vehicles amid tight security arrangements. These include 306 men, 103 women, 119 sadhus and 20 sadhvis. So far, since the first batch of the pilgrimage left on the 27th of last month, over 84,000 pilgrims have left the Bhagwati Nagar Base Camp, Jammu for the pilgrimage. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In Madhya Pradesh, 39 people have been rescued by a joint team of BSF, SDRF, police, home guards and district administration who were stuck in the rapids of Sultangarh waterfalls in Shivpuri district. However, it is feared that 5 to 10 persons have been swept away in the intense drift of the water. Shivpuri SP said that the search operation has already started to trace them. Our correspondent reports that Minister of Rural Development, Panchayati Raj and Mines, Narendra Singh Tomar, supervised the 10-hour-long rescue operations.
There is a possibility of 5 to 10 people being swept to death in the intense drift of water. The Shivpuri SP said that the search operation has already started to trace these people. Sultangarh waterfall is about an hour's drive from Gwalior and Shivpuri on the Agra-Mumbai highway. It is a popular picnic spot and hundreds had gathered there on Independence Day. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan thanked the Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for their timely support to help in the rescue operation. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
Taking a cue from the Digital India Mission, the Kashi Vishwanath Temple in Uttar Pradesh has initiated a single window system from today for devotees. Our correspondent reports that from now on, any devotee can do advance booking of rituals related to Lord Shiva.
Devotees can now do advance booking for prayers, darshan, pujan, Rudrabhishek and other rituals at Kashi Vishwanath Temple through website. This facility will be available on mobile app also. CEO of Temple Administration Vishal Singh told AIR Lucknow correspondent.
मंदिर के अंदर की सभी दर्शन और पूजन विधियां, आरती, रुद्राभिषेक एवं अन्य जो व्यवस्थाएं हैं उनको उपलब्ध कराया जाएगा। सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम में जो श्रद्धालु हैं वो ऐप के माध्यम से, टेलीफोन कॉल के माध्यम से और ईमेल के माध्यम से, हमारे पोर्टल के माध्यम से और फिजिकली वॉकिंग करके वो हमारे सिस्टम को एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। और हमारी जिम्मेदारी होगी कि अगर उन्होंने चयन किया कि 5 पुजारियों से उनका रुद्राभिषेक कराया जाए तो 5 पुजारी कौन से होंगे, उनका सारा कुछ बैकएंड का अरेंजमेंट हम करेंगे।
Varanasi police has also started a separate e-line system for devotees 2 days back to avoid huge rush and long queues. They can book entry tokens by visiting www.mahadevdarshan.org. SSP of Varanasi Anand Kulkarni told AIR.
एक अलग से लाइन उनके हम लोग बनाने की कोशिश करेंगे और दूसरा लोगों को एक डेंसिटी भी पता चलेगी कि कितने लोग उस समय पे आते हैं, रजिस्टर्ड है। फिर अपना कन्वीनियंस से वो लोग अपना दर्शन का टाइमिंग जो है एडजस्ट कर पाए।
The initiatives of police and temple administration will be helpful for lakhs of pilgrims who come from different parts of country and abroad to visit Kashi Vishwanath Temple and often seen puzzled with no mechanized system at place. They can now offer prayers and perform other rituals in an easy manner. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Former Indian cricket captain Ajit Wadekar passed away in Mumbai last night. He was 77. He was suffering from prolonged illness. Wadekar had represented India in 37 test matches from 1966 and 1974. He had also been considered as one of the finest fielders. He was awarded the Arjuna Award in 1967 and Padma Shri in 1972. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi joined the cricketing fraternity in offering tribute to Ajit Wadekar. In Afghanistan, at least 88 civilians and security personnel have been killed in two separate terror attacks. In the first incident, at least 48 people have been killed and 67 injured in a suicide bomb attack in front of an education center in the west of the Afghan capital, Kabul. Wahid Majroo, a spokesman for the Ministry of Public Health, said that the attack in the Shia neighborhood of Dasht-e-Barche left dozens more injured. The explosion initially set off gunfire from the Afghan guards in the area, leading to assumptions that there were more attackers involved, but officials later said all indications were that there was only one bomber. President Ashraf Ghani, in a statement, has condemned the attack on civilians. In the second incident, at least 40 Afghan soldiers and policemen were killed in a Taliban attack on a military outpost in Baghlan province yesterday. Mohammad Safdar Mohseni, head of the Provincial Council, said the terrorists set fire to checkpoints after the attack in Baghlan-e-Markazi district. The assault in Baghlan came as fighting between the Taliban and security forces raged in several areas of the war-torn country. Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte has declared a 12-month state of emergency in Liguria region following motorway bridge collapse in Genoa. He also said he would make an initial $5.7 million available from central funds to the northwestern region. The regional government had requested the action following Tuesday's disaster, which had left 39 people dead. And now for an overview of today's newspapers. It's over to Saira Mujtaba.
Thank you, Tanvi. The Prime Minister's Independence Day address from Delhi's Red Fort dominates newspaper headlines this morning. I am impatient agent of change, says PM, headlines The Pioneer. PM Healthcare Scheme from September 25, highlights The Hindu. Tricolor in space by 2022, writes the Mail today of the PM's announcement to send a manned mission to space by 2022. For women officers of armed forces, a dream fulfilled. Permanent commission, headlines The Indian Express. Several newspapers have highlighted the critical condition of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee as he has been ailing for the past 2 months. Vajpayee critical, put on life support at AIIMS, headlines The Times of India. PM Irani visit Vajpayee, inquire about his health, writes the DNA. Taking on the critics of the judiciary within and outside, the remarks of the Chief Justice of India, Deepak Mishra, find prominent mention on the front pages of major dailies. Easy to destroy a system, hard to make it work, says CJI, headlines The Times of India. We serve the Lady of Justice, says CJI Mishra, writes The Hindu. As Kerala reels under its worst floods in 80 years, the Indian Express writes, thousands marooned across Kerala, Kochi airport drowns. The Hindu reports, CM Pinarayi Vijayan seeks more central help from Modi. In a speculative story, The Pioneer writes, Law panel to put up legal framework for one nation, one poll. The paper says that the Law Commission is likely to recommend amendments to the Constitution and the Representation of the People's Act to ensure simultaneous polls. AAP leader Ashutosh's decision to quit the party, citing a very personal reason, is also noticed. Ashutosh quits AAP, Kejriwal refuses to accept resignation, headlines the Hindustan Times. And finally, in some sad news, the nation lost former cricket captain Ajit Wadekar at 77. The Hindustan Times reports that Wadekar, one of the legends of Mumbai Maidans, led India to historic victories in England and West Indies in 1971. And with that, it's back to you, Tanvi.
Thank you, Sarah. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Abhiyan, ensuring affordable health care for poor, the initiative to be rolled out on 25th of next month. Prime Minister announces manned space mission, taking Indian astronaut to space on board Gaganyaan by 2022. Flood situation in Kerala worsens. Death toll rises to 67. Met Department issues red alert throughout the state. Health condition of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee critical. In Madhya Pradesh, 39 people rescued from a rock in water downstream in Shivpuri. And former Indian cricket captain Ajit Wadekar passes away in Mumbai. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.